Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I am going to explain Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics Paper 1 Non-Calculator Core 058013 May-June 2025. The duration of this paper is 1 hour 30 minutes. Let me start. Question number 1. Write the number 7000000. So that means we need to write this number in words. So you can check this by seeing the places, ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million. So our answer will be 70. So it is in words, 70 million. Question number B. Write down the value of phi in the number 0.25. So 0.25, this is phi here. It is in 100th place. So but we need to write the value, so it is 0.05, or even we can write 5 by 100, or we also can write 1 by 20. Any one of this answer you can write here. Question number 2. Find the value of reciprocal of 0.25. Now whenever reciprocal is asked, you have to write first the number in the fraction form. So 0.25 can be written as 25 by 100, and if I simplify it, I will be having 1 by 4 as the simplest fraction for this. Then the reciprocal of 1 by 4 will be just 4. Question number 2. Write down the mathematical name of the angle between 90 degrees and 180 degrees. The angle which is more than 90 degrees and less than 180 degrees will be obtuse angle. Question B. Write down the mathematical term that describes two polygons that are the same shape and size. Now any two polygons which have the same shape and size are said to be congruent. Question number 3. Write down root 169. Root 169 is something you need to remember, that 13 into 13 is 69. So root 169 will be 13. So 13 is the answer. Question number B. Work out the value of 2 raised to 4. So 2 raised to 4 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, which is 16. Question number C. Work out the value of 10 raised to minus 2. 10 raised to minus 2 can be written as 1 by 10 raised to 2 according to the law of indices. So 1 by 10 raised to 2 is 100. You can even write in decimal form, that is 0.01. So any one answer you can write here. Question number D. Work out minus 18 divided by minus 4. So minus 18 by minus 4, negative sign will cancel with 2 table. 2 2s are 2 9s are. 9 by 2 can be written as a mixed number by doing division. 2 4s are 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. So it is 4 1 by 2, or 4.5 also you can write. Question number E. Work out 1.6 into 0.02. Now for the decimals, the easy way to multiply will be, you take the number part in the question, like 16 and 2, you multiply. 2 6 are 12, 2 1s are 2 plus 1 3. Now we need 1 2 3, let me show you. Yeah, we need 1 decimal, 2 decimal and 3 decimal places in this number. So you can write the answer as 0.02. 0.032. So 0.032 is the answer. Question number 4. The diagram shows a quadrilateral with sides of equal length. So there is a quadrilateral and all the four sides are equal. Two of the angles given as 8 degrees and 2 degrees. Write down the mathematical name for this quadrilateral. Now when there are two types of quadrilateral whose all sides are equal, they are square and rhombus. Now in square all the angles will be equal, whereas in this figure you can see that the angles are not equal. So the other option is rhombus. So answer is rhombus for A. For B, work out the value of A. So in rhombus, the adjacent angles, sum of adjacent angles is 180 degrees. So add A plus 2A is equal to 180 degrees. This gives you 3A as 180 degrees, and finally A will be 180 divided by 3, which is 60. So A is 60. Question number 5. Find the next term in each sequence. There are two sequences. Sequence given in A. When you see the difference here, 1 to 4, if I add 4, 1 to 5, sorry. If I add 4, I get 5. Then if I add 5, I get 10. If I add 6, I get 16. If I add 16 plus 7, I get 23. Then next number I need to add 8. So 23 plus 8 is 31. So the next number is 31. Question number B, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So now again do the same. 1 plus 1 is 2. Then 2 plus 2 is 4. Then 4 plus 4 is 8. Then 4 plus 8 plus 8 is 16. So what is happening here? Every time the number we are adding is doubling in the next number. So now 16 need to be added with double of 8, which is 16, and 16 plus 16 is 32. So answer is 32. Question number 6. These are the lengths of time in minutes of 7 phone calls: 10, 22, 5, 7, 35, 8, 75. Question A. 1. Find median. We need to find the median for this given data. So for median, always we need to arrange the numbers in ascending order. The smallest number is 5 here, 5. Next number is 8, then 7, then 8, then 10, then 22, then 35, then 75. Let me put commas. 7, 8, 10, 22, 35, 75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now when you arrange, next method is you have to cancel out the extremes, and you are left out with one number. So the answer is 10. Median is 10. Range. Question 2. Find the range. So for range, we need to take the biggest value minus the smallest value, which is 5. So which is 70. The range is 70. Question B. The longest phone call is 75 minutes. Write 75 minutes in hours. So 75 minutes, you can split them into 60 minutes. 60 plus 15 is 75. So 15 minutes. Now 60 minutes is 1 hour and 15 minutes is 1/4 hour. So it is 1 by 4 hours. Question number 7. 70 students study one of French, Spanish and German. The ratio number who study French is to number who study Spanish is equal to 3:7. 15 students study French. Find the number of students who study German. Now we have the ratio. that is 3 is to 7. Who study French is to study Spanish. So French is given as 3 parts and 7 is given as the parts of Spanish. Now we need to find the students who study German. So first we need to find out how many students study Spanish using this ratio and this number. Then after you get that number, you have to subtract the total of Spanish and French from this total number. Then you will get the number of students who study German. So to find out the number of students who study Spanish, you need to number of students who study Spanish will find out by dividing the number of students who study French by 3. You get one part and multiply that with 7. You will get the number of students who study Spanish. So now if I cancel out 15 with 3, 3 ones are 3 5s are, I get 5 sevens are 35. Now 35 students study Spanish. So now number of students who study both, number of students who study Spanish and French is equal to 15 plus 35, which is 50. Now therefore number of students who study German is 70 minus 50, which is 20. So the answer is 20. Question number 8. The diagram shows two faces of a net of cuboid on 1 centimeter square grid. So there are two faces given on the grid and it is net of cuboid. Let us start the questions. Question A. Complete the statement. The dimensions of the cuboid are dash centimeter by dash centimeter by dash centimeter. Now this question you need to check in the net itself. You will understand what are the dimensions. Now when you see the length of this rectangle, the big rectangle here, this is 1 2 3 4 5 5 centimeters length, and so write down 5 here. You can for your reference you can write that, and then you see this width, you see the width, it is 3 centimeters. So write down that. So this can be taken as height, like length and height. Then when you see the small square another side, small rectangle, if you see that is a square, see that another side, what is it? It is again 3. So this is also 3 centimeters. So whenever a net is given with the two faces, you can find out the length, width and height of it. So the answer will be 3 3 5. Question B. On the grid complete a net of cuboid. Now we need to complete the net of cuboid here. So for that we will complete the net by drawing the same type of rectangle and square. So now you can draw, you can draw the same rectangle below it. Because in this cuboid the four faces which are together are same, because the two of the measurements are equal, 3 3. So that's why you can draw the same rectangle on either side of this big rectangle. One more rectangle like this, and then the side one can be drawn the same way. So this is the net which is completed. Question number C. Question number C. Work out the volume of the cuboid. we need to find the volume of the cuboid. Volume will be 3 into 3 into 5, which is 45 centimeter cube. So write down your answer 45. Question number 9. The diagram shows the net of square based pyramid. So this is the square base and these are the triangles which are open. This is net, that's why. So this is a pyramid. Now in this pyramid, the perpendicular height of each triangle is given. So this is height, this also same and same. All 4 triangles have same height, 4 centimeters. The base has a side length of 5 centimeters. So base is like a square, so all the sides are 5 centimeters each measurement. Question number A, calculate the surface area of the pyramid. So for surface area, we need to find the area of all these 4 triangles and the base, square base. So surface area is equal to 4 multiplied by each triangle area half into base is 5, height is 4 plus this is area of 4 triangles, then area of square base is 5 into 5, side into side. 2 times 2 I'll cancel out, 2 is remaining, 2 into 5 10 and into 4 is 40, then 5 into 5 is 25, which is 65 centimeter square. So the answer is 65. Question B. Write down the number of edges of square based pyramid. Now what are the edges? We'll see. Now edges will be the 4 sides of the square, which is the base, and when you close these triangles to make it a pyramid, these 2 edges will be 1 edge. So you can count 1. See, these are the 4 edges and this is 1 edge because it gets stuck. 2, 4 plus 1 6, 5, then 6, then 7, 8. So 8 edges. Answer is 8. Question number 10. Line A has equation y is equal to 3x plus 1. Line B has equation y is equal to 3x minus 1. Draw a ring around the description that is correct. Now let us read all the description. Line A intersects line B. So whenever line intersects the other line, you won't have the same gradient because 3x, the coefficient of x is equal. So when the coefficient of x is equal, the lines are parallel. So let us see anywhere it is parallel. Line A has a steeper gradient. No. Line A is, the gradients are equal here. Line A is perpendicular to line B. That is also no, because when the lines are perpendicular, the gradients are the reciprocal, negative reciprocals. Line A is parallel to line B. Yes, this is the correct one. Line A and line B intersect the y-axis at the same point. No, because the y-intercepts are +1 and -1. So this is the answer. You have to put the ring around this. Question A is done. Question B. There is a graph given here. On the grid, draw the graph of y is equal to 2x minus 1. So on the grid, we need to draw the graph for this equation. Now, whenever you start drawing the graph, you have to see what is m value. M is 2. And what is the y-intercept? Y-intercept is -1. Because the general form of the equation is y is equal to mx plus c. So m is the gradient, c is the y-intercept. So y-intercept is the point from where the line crosses the y-axis. So y -1, let us put the point, start putting the point at -1 on y-axis. Then the gradient is 2, that means 2 by 1, which is change in y is 2 and change in x is 1. So that means go up 2 boxes like this, 1, 2 and 1 box right. So that will be the next point. You can do the same, go 2 boxes up, 1 box right. I think 3 lines are more than enough. Now using your ruler, you can connect these lines like this and extend them. So this is the graph for y is equal to 2x minus 1. This is done. Question number 11. Joe asks 90 people whether they prefer pop, rock, classical, jazz or folk music. The pie chart shows some of the results. Question A. This is the pie chart given with pop and rock. Sector angles are given. Work out the number of people who prefer pop. So using this angle, pie chart angle, we can find out the number of people who prefer pop. So the angle divided by 360 is equal to multiplied by total number of people, we will get the number of people who prefer pop. So this can be cancelled out 1 times and 3 times. So 3 ones are 3 30s. So 30 people they prefer pop. Next, question B. The sector angle for classical is 80 degrees. Draw this sector on the pie chart. Now using the protractor, we need to make the angle 80 degrees and draw the pie chart here. So I cannot show you with protractor here, but I'll give you some explanation. You can take your protractor, place it in this way, aligning to one of the line, whether it can be this or this, any line you can align with the 0 with it, and then check from that 0 80 degrees. So it can be somewhere just before 90. So you have to put the point. Your protractor will be big enough, so it will be something like this. So this will be the line, and remove your protractor and make that line bold like this. So this is 80-degree angle from this side. So this is the sector we have completed. Question number B is done. Now question number C. Question number C. 9 people prefer jazz and rest prefer folk. Work out the size of the sector angle for jazz. Now first of all, in the question B, they said the sector angle for classical is 80. Okay, and we already know that for pop and rock it is 100. For pop is 120 and rock is 100. Now when we add all these numbers, all these angles, 120 plus 100 plus 80, we get 0, 10, 300. Okay, so now we in a circle, the total angle is, the complete angle is 360 degrees. So from 360, if I subtract this 3 angles, I get 60 degrees. Now this 60 degrees should be distributed among jazz and folk. So from that, 9 people prefer jazz and rest prefer folk, they are saying. So we need to find out how many people prefer rock, how many people prefer classical, and how many people prefer jazz. It is already given to us. Using all these numbers, we'll find out for folk the angle. Okay. Yeah, 9 people prefer jazz. We need to find the sector angle for jazz only. So I think we don't need to do all this. We have to just take 9 out of 90. We have to take 9 out of 90. 9 by 90, that is total number of people, multiplied by complete angle. We get zeros cancelled and 9 cancelled, 36 degrees. So the angle for sector angle for jazz is 36 degrees. Now the next question. You can write 36 here. Next question is complete the pie chart. We need to complete the pie chart. So for completing, again here I cannot show you the actual thing, you have to take your protractor, keep the protractor in the center here on any of the lines, like aligning here in this way, and then like this, and then check 36 degrees and mark that and draw the line in between, something like this. So you can complete the pie chart right here. Classical 36 is jazz and 24 will be remaining, which is folk. This is the complete pie chart. Question number 12. A music group has 30 members. 7 members play flute F and play clarinet C. 12 members play a flute. One member does not play a flute and does not play a clarinet. Use this information to complete the Venn diagram. Okay, so there are 30 people altogether. This is 30. Now 7 members play a flute and play clarinet. So 7 comes in between here in intersection part. 12 members play a flute. So from 12, I need to subtract 7 because only flute area is this part. Okay, this is the part which is only flute. So I need to do 12 minus 7 because 12 members play flute. That means in that some people can also play clarinet. So 12 minus 7 will be 5. So 5 comes here. Then one member does not play a flute and does not play a clarinet. So 1 is not playing anything, so that can be written outside the circles. And now we need this part to be filled, only clarinet. For that, we have to add all these three numbers, 5 plus 7 plus 1, that is 13, and then subtract from 30. So just do that. 30 minus 13, 10, 2, 10 minus 3 is 7, 2 minus 1 is 1. So 17 are the members who are playing, who play a clarinet. Question number A is done. Now question number B. Question B, find n of C. For n of C, we need to add 7 and 17 here. 7 plus 17 will be 24. So the answer is 24. Question 13. By writing each number in the calculation correct to one significant figure, find an estimate for the value of 62.5 over 9.7 into 0.52. If I am writing them in a one significant figure, 62.5 is 60, 9.7 is 10, because 9 is the highest place, it is in tens place, and after that remaining number is, which is in decimal place, more than 0.5, so you can round to the next whole number 9, 10. And 62.5 also, the highest place is tens place, 2.5 is remaining, so 2.5 is less than 5, so you have to round to the same 10. Then 0.52, here the significant figure, one significant figure will be, because the highest place is the 10th place, then 100th place digit is less than 5, so you have to round it to the same 10th number. So this is the thing, you have to take the numbers 60 by 10 into 0.5. So 60 by 10 into 0.5 is 5. So 5 multiplied by 12 is 60. So the answer is 60. Question number 14. The diagram shows the trapezium. The area of the trapezium is 42 centimeters square. Work out the value of height. We need to find the value of height. Use the formula here. Area of trapezium, half into height into sum of parallel sides is equal to, we have the area given here, equal to it. Simplify this. Half into height into 4 plus 10 is 14 is equal to 42. You can cancel out here, 2 ones are 2 sevens are. This gives you 7h is equal to 42. So h will be 42 divided by 7, which is 6. 6 centimeters is the height. H is 6. Question number 15. Write down the inequality represented on the number line. So whenever inequality is given, you need to make note of this circle shaded and not shaded. So it is starting from -4 and it's given as x here. So use x as the variable here. -4 less than x equal to should be taken because the circle is shaded here. Then less than 3, it is ending at 3. So just less than because the circle is not shaded here. Question number B. Write down the smallest integer that satisfies the inequality d greater than -3 1 by 4. We need to write the smallest integer which is satisfying this inequality d greater than -3 1 by 4. So d is greater than -3 1 by 4. So the smallest integer will be -3 because 3 is greater than -3 1 by 4. So the smallest integer will be the next integer. If you take on the number line like 0, -1, -2, -3, this is the number line. So now -3 1 by 4 will be somewhere here, and d is greater than, that means it is this side somewhere, not this side. It's not this side. So the smallest integer will be this number 3, -3. So your answer will be -3 here. Question number 16. On Monday, the cost of a concert ticket is X dollars. On Tuesday, the cost of ticket for the same concert is 20% more than the cost on Monday. Jack buys 4 tickets on Monday and 5 tickets on Tuesday. Jack pays $270 in total. Work out the value of X. Now we need to make an equation here using the information given. The cost of each ticket is X dollars on Monday. So X into, he has taken how many tickets? Into 4. Then we need to add that to the next day, that is Tuesday, which is 20% more than X. So 20 into 20 by 100 into X, again plus X because it's more than X. That should be multiplied with 5, which is equal to $270. Now simplify the expression. 4x plus 20 by 100 will be 20 times 5 is 100. So 1 by 5 plus x by 5 plus x multiplied by 5 is equal to 270. 4x plus x by 5 into 5 plus x into 5. I have distributed this 2 in the bracket is equal to 270. Then this gives you 4x, 5 gets cancelled, x is remaining, plus 5x is equal to 270. You can use this place. Now 4x plus x plus 5x, all these three if I add, I get 10x. 10x is equal to 270. X is equal to 270 divided by 10, which is 27. So x is 27. Question number 17. Simplify y raised to 4 into y raised to 6. This is from the law a raised to m. into a raised to n is a raised to m plus n. Using that, you can write y raised to 4 plus 6, which is y raised to 10. This is the answer. Next, B. P raised to 5 by p raised to 8. This is again, you can use this laws of indices. A raised to m by a raised to n will be a raised to m minus n. So here it is p raised to 5 minus 8, that is equal to p raised to minus 3, or you can write 1 by p raised to 3 also. So this is the answer. Question C. W raised to 4 whole raised to 3. So a raised to m whole raised to n law, if you take w raised to 4, this will be a raised to m into n. W raised to 4 into 3 will be w raised to 12. This is the answer. Question number 18. The diagram shows a circle center O. P and S are points on the circle. So this is the center O. P and S are the points on the circle. Then POR is a straight line. This is the straight line. POR. QRST is the tangent to the circle. This is the tangent to the circle. Find question A now. Find the value of x. Give a geometrical reason for your answer. For finding the value of x, when you see here, this is x for the triangle POS, and this is OP is the radius and OS is also radius, and the two sides of the triangle are equal. It's an isosceles triangle, so their angle base angles will always be equal. So x is 25. So x is 25 because base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. Question B. Find the value of y. Now y is this angle. So to find this angle, now we have to consider the triangle PRS. So PRS, we need to see this, what is this angle. To find that angle, we already know x, that is 25, but this angle is always 90 degrees, because you know that an angle made by the radius of the circle with tangent is always 90 degrees. So 90 plus 25 you have to do, and this angle, if you add, the angle will be equal to y, because exterior angle of a triangle is sum of the opposite interior angles. So y value will be that. To find out that y is equal to 90 plus x plus 25. We know what is 90, x, that is 25 plus 25. 90 plus 50 is 140. So y value is 140. Question 19. The diagram shows a sector of circle with radius 3 centimeters and sector angle 60 degrees. So radius is 3, sector angle is 60. Calculate the area of the sector. Give your answer in terms of pi in its simplest form. The area of sector formula, you need to use pi by 3, theta by 360, area of sector, theta by 360 into pi r square. Theta is 60 by 360 into pi into 3 square. So 60 times 1, 60 times 6 is 360. 3 square is 9. So you have to write pi into 9 by 6. Cancel out with 3. 3 2s are 3 3s are. So it is 3 by 2 pi. So this is the answer. Question 20. The highest common factor of 36 and 54. Find the highest common factor of 36 and 54. So for that, find the prime factors of 36 using prime factorization. 2 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 3, 3 times 1. So it is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. 54, find out in the same way. 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14, 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3. So it is 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. Find out the common factors. 2 is common, 2 3s are common. So this is left out. Find out the answer. So HCF will be 2 into 3 into 3, 18. So the answer is 18. Question number 21. In this question, all the lengths are in centimeters. 2x plus 1, 9, x plus 3. These are the sides of triangle. 2x minus 1, x are the two length and width of the rectangle. The perimeter of the triangle is equal to perimeter of the rectangle. This is both the perimeters are equal. Form an equation and solve to find the value of x. We need to form an equation here. So let us write the perimeter of triangle first. Perimeter of the triangle. So we have to add all the three sides for that triangle. Write down 9 plus x plus 3 plus 2x plus 1. If you simplify, adding constants, 9 plus 3 is 12, 12 plus 1 is 13, and x plus 2x is 3x. 3x plus 13 is the perimeter of triangle. The perimeter of the rectangle is length into length plus width multiplied 2 times. So length is 2x minus 1, width is x, multiply this with 2, you get the perimeter. 2x plus x is 3x, and minus 1 as it is, multiplied by 2, you get 6x minus 2. This is the perimeter of rectangle. They both are equal, so make it equal, equate them to make an equation. Bring x terms on the left hand side, so minus 6x. This 6x can be brought, and 13 on the right hand side, so minus 13. Here on the left hand side I get minus 3x, minus 3 minus 6 is minus 3. Then on the right hand side I get minus 15. Minus signs can be cancelled out on both the sides of the equation. 3x is equal to 15. X is equal to 15 divided by 3, which is 5. So we got the x value here. X is 5. Question number 22. G is equal to h by 3 minus 8. Rearrange the formula to make h as the subject. Now for this you have to interchange the left hand right hand side. So I'll write h side on the left hand side and g on the right hand side. First you can bring 8 on the right hand side. So it will be g plus 8 because negative becomes positive on the right hand side. H by 3, now 3 has to be brought up onto the right hand side. It gets multiplied on the right hand side. So h is 3g plus 24, or you can even write this answer. Anything is correct. Question number 23. Rectangle A, rectangle B are given. Rectangle A is mathematically similar to rectangle B. Work out the value of x. So this is x here. The bigger rectangle has one length given, and the smaller rectangle length and width both are given. But here only x is not given. We have to find out that x. So rectangle, whenever two of the two-dimensional shapes, when they are similar, their corresponding sides, the ratio of their corresponding sides will be equal. So let us write the ratios here. So I'll write this side length as ratio. So that is 8 by the bigger rectangle I'll write in numerator and the smaller rectangle length in the denominator. The ratio of the corresponding sides. So let us take the other two sides. So this is x and 1.5. So big rectangle is x, smaller rectangle is 1.5. Using this you cross multiply. So 2x will be equal to 8 into 1.5. X will be 8 into 1.5 by 2. 2 times 1, 2 times 4, which is 4 into 1.5. Find out. 4 5s are 20, 2 carried over, 4 1s are 4 plus 2, 6.0. So 6.0 is the answer for x. So 6 is the answer. Question number 24. Work out 3 1 by 2 minus 1 4 by 7. This you have to work out. Give your answer as a mixed number or in its simplest form. Okay. So 3 1 by 2, subtract from that 1 4 by 7. That is equal to 3 and a half will be 3 into 2 6, 6 plus 1 7 by 2 minus 1 into 7 is 7 plus 4 is 11 by 7. Now we have to take the LCM of the denominators. These two numbers don't have any common factor, they are prime numbers, so you have to multiply to write their LCM. 2 7s are 14. Now 2 into 7 is 14, so 7 also multiplied by 7, and then 7 into 2 is 14, so 11 also multiplied by 2. You have to do that to write the numerator. So 49 negative minus sign here 22. So 49 minus 22, do it, you get 27. 27 by 14. Now divide the numerator with the denominator. 14 times 2 will be 28. So just to do 14 times 1 is 14. 7 minus 4 is 3. 1 minus 2 minus 1 is 1. 13 is the remainder. So whole number is 1. The quotient is the whole number. Remainder will be the numerator and the denominator will be the divisor. So 113 by 14 is the answer. Question number 25. Solve the simultaneous equations. 8x plus 5y is equal to 4. 2x minus y is equal to 10. Now here one of the coefficients is 1 for y. You can use even the substitution method here other than elimination method. So let me show you the substitution method here. Let me name each equation 1 and 2. Now in equation 2, 2x minus y is equal to 10. Keeping y on the left hand side, negative y, bring 2x onto the right hand side, you get 10 minus 2x. Now I want only y, so y will be, if you remove the negative sign, these two terms in the right hand side will change their signs. So 2x minus 2x becomes plus 2x, plus 10 becomes minus 10. This is the value of y. Now substituting this thing in equation 1, y is equal to 2x minus 10 in equation 1. So in the place of y, I will write 2x minus 10. So 5y is 5 into 2x minus 10 is equal to 4. This will be 8x. 5 into 2 is 10, that is 10x because it is 2x here. 5 into minus 10 is minus 50 is equal to 4. Like terms need to be added, so 18x. 50 you can bring to the right hand side, so 4 plus 50. This gives you 18x is equal to 54. Now x will be 54 by 18. Cancel out with 6 3s are 18, 6 9s are 54, 3 1s are 3, 3 3s are 9. So 3. X value is 3. Using this x value, substitute in y is equal to 2x minus 10. Let me write here itself below. Yeah, substitute x is equal to 3 in y is equal to 2x minus 10. So y is equal to 2 into 3 minus 10, that is 6 minus 10, that is minus 4. So we got the values of x and y. X is equal to 3, y is equal to negative 4. That's all, students. This was the last question. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.